Good morning, and we're back in the world of Aeternum, the PTR version, because we are continuing our look at the upcoming Medleyfaire. Now, we are at actually a different Medleyfaire location. We're at the Brightwood one right now, and I was just going to hop around and check them out. For one, they all look pretty much the same, but I did notice while I was here that there are a whole new set of notes. So, I don't know what order these are going to be in. I guess we will pick them up and then read them when we're done picking them up. Oh wait, we started with the first one. Maudlin bug music. Poor Louis spends the heat of the day chasing maudlin bugs away from his darling bees. I haven't said this to Louis because I'm quite sure he'll howl with rage if I do, but I find that maudlin bugs adorable myself. Their funny short wings, glittering dust, and the way they bump into everything around them, they're like tiny drunken revelers, each buzzing cloud its own miniature party. Okay. Alright, so well, hopefully the next one we find is the second part. It is. The dream I had last night was unlike any other. The creature spoke with 1,000 small buzzing voices, a chorus both rapturous and painful to my ears. The song, we wish only for the song. An universe of beaded, jeweled eyes stared unblinking. Dust poured from their myriad glittering wings. I awoke with a pounding head from Louis's mead and a new melody in my heart. Okay, so we need to find the third page. I guess this is one of the trophies you can make at this Medleyfaire. Interesting looking. Wonder if they're going to let you make things like that permanently, or if it's just a temporary thing for the fair. Oh, nice wheelbarrow full of sunflowers. Okay, we're not supposed to be looking at all the pretties. We're looking for the last page of this story. I guess we want to call that a story, very loosely. It is nice to see that there are more NPCs at this fair than there were the last one. Not that our snow beast friend wasn't very friendly, but I don't know. The Convergence Festival area just felt very empty. Ah, here. Bugging the bugs. My tiny patrons approve. The maudlin bugs adore my new tune. They gather and dance around me in whirling clouds. And dear Louis and his beehives can finally have some peace and quiet for the rest of summer. I think I'll take this little show on the road, though I'll have to find a suitable tailor first. The darling little maudlin bugs cover everything with their dust, and my new garb must match theirs. So I wonder if that was written by our dear friend, the Medleyfaire Maestro. Oh, interesting. We have a nice high view of Brightwood. Very interesting indeed. This is actually a nice little area that I'd like to see stay after the fair's over. Alright, we already did our dancing here. So it looks like we only have one more Medleyfaire spot to go check out. Let's see, where is it? Well, this map's not looking too bad. It's certainly predominantly purple, but it looks like all three of the factions at least showed up. Okay, so we have not been to this one. It looks like that's the only other one I'm looking around. Looks like there's just 3 locations. So let's go check out this location here at Weaver's Fen. Once again, I'm eternally grateful that I don't have to worry about traveling between these spots in PTR. Actually, I don't think I'm going to have to too much worry about it in live either. Oh, let's gather our reputation points. That's something else I've noticed. You have to gather reputation points, which I bet is going to unlock more rewards. And it looks like you can do each of those daily. Alright, so the first 2 places had some sort of story. Let's see if this one does too. It does. I don't know what page this is going to be of it. This is the last one. Okay, so let's find the other 2 and then read it all together. Alright. We have found 2 pages so far. We need one more. Where would it be? If I was a random loose piece of paper, where would I be? I still like that, the barrels. I wonder how they're moving on their own. Maybe they're run by maudlin bugs. Ah, here's the other page. And I wonder if this is another decoration that we can get. A fire pit with a bunch of skewered fish roasting for supper. That would be a neat decoration. I would put that in my yard. Okay, once again, we're not here to stare at the little scenery bits. All right. And Weaver's Fen Summer Village. Okay. So on the hottest day of the year, this outrageously dressed stranger literally waltzes down the street and right through my back door. Who does that? I nearly threw them out, but they got down on their knees right on my brand new rug. Oh, Mistress Appius, purveyor of culinary delights, won't you give this humble musician an audience? I couldn't say no. I couldn't say anything. I was struck speechless by the sheer audacity of it all. First course, olives with parsley and fennel, small fish pastries and hot sauce, fresh oysters, smoked sturgeon with cold sage soup. Second course, fish pie with cinnamon and nutmeg, ginger stuffed sturgeon, roasted sturgeon and jelly, 3 spiced sturgeon skewers, brave guest only. Dessert. Damn the dessert. I'm good, but I can't conjure dessert out of a sturgeon. My eyes ache. I'll never get the smell of frying fish out of my best apron. I brought up every last jar of pepper in this town, and the next one over. And when I said that to the Maestro, what did they do? Smiled that beatific smile, clapped me on the back and asked, "Same time next year?" For heaven's sake, I must be mad, but of course I'll be back next year. And I'm bringing reinforcements. Kardik makes the finest fish curry, and I hope he won't mind a stranger waltzing into his kitchen. Okay, so I'm thinking the story with the maudlin bugs is definitely our friend, the wandering Maestro there. He is a strange fellow, isn't he? Definitely an oddball. But then when you're in a mysterious world where nothing is normal, I guess oddball is normal. Alright, let's go back to the first point. Actually, well, before we do that, let's go wander around the towns and see if I can't get some of these tokens. I didn't check Brightwood to see if they had any. So we'll go here first. That's not the town. That's the town. They call it Brightwood Capital. I have to admit, the music's kind of catchy. I mean, it's a little generic, but it's kind of catchy. I'm finding myself bobbing my head to it. Alright, so here we are in Brightwood. And does Brightwood have one of these festive things in the center of town? Does it even have a center of town? Of course it does. All the towns do, right? Well, maybe not necessarily. I don't know why I checked that. It's not like I'm worried about getting supplies here. Ah, here we go. And we have a dismal bestowment. Alright, so what did we get? The summer tackle box, a new fishing pole and refreshing beverage to get you going. Okay. Hastily packed basket. We got a Medleyfaire token and a little tiny bit of coin. And I guess we should open this to see what's in it. A wooden fishing pole and Scale Dust Delight, which grants plus 25 fishing XP and improves Medleyfaire fishing luck for 25 minutes. So we will not use that until we actually want to. Next town. What would be the next town? Everfall. And away we go. Scotty, beam me up. Honestly, I think it would have been nice if we'd had some sort of stable instead of the magical disassembly and reassembly of ourselves everywhere. But whatever works. This one is a grand bestowment. Alright. And we have a beautifully packed basket now, which gives us 3 Medleyfaire tokens and about 38 coin. How many of these tokens do I have now anyway? 19 and 1. Of course, we're only peeking at it. We'll have a lot more when this goes live, because I will be obliged to attempt this each day. I'll be using up a lot of my whatever that stuff's called. Azoth. That's it. So where are we? Okay, there's the exit. One exit of the town. An opulent bestowment. They get grander all the time. An exquisitely packed basket. Alright, what's in this one? 5 tokens and 131 coins. Alright. Next. Guess we're town hopping. We'll go to First Light next. There it is. You know, I wonder how many times a person can deconstruct and reconstruct themselves before there's some DNA loss. Or before it scrambles your DNA pattern so badly that the next time you reconstruct yourself, you look like something completely different. I know, that's a weird thought. But I actually considered that watching Star Trek 2 with the teleporter. It's like, how many times can you actually do that? And honestly, if you do that often enough, are you really yourself, or are you just a clone of yourself? 3 and 60. Ooh, we have 27 tokens now. So, we're at First Light. We've not been to Monarch's Bluff, I don't think. Well, it won't hurt to find out. Down here. And we have another grand bestowment. Which gives me 3 coins and 65, or 3 tokens and 65 coins. Alright. So, last spot to go. Cutlass Keys. And from Cutlass Keys, we're going to do the next step of this, which is the fishing. Because that's our next thing to do. Use the maudlin bait to catch Aeternum sturgeon. And we'll try out our luck with this beverage. This frosty beverage. You know, while we're at it, I should buy a house so I could take a look at these decorative items they've given us. Another dismal bestowment. So that means another, just one token. Yep. Alright, so dismals give you 1, grands give you 3, exquisites give you 5. And actually, we want it to go... Where did we want to go for... Now that I'm thinking about it. We wanted to go to Windsward because Windsward has a lot of nearby water to fish in. And actually, I think it has a small hotspot too. So we're going back to Windsward. And I think while we're there... We'll go ahead and pick up a house so I can plop down some of these decorations and see them. I don't know why. Just because. So, let's find a nice house to pick up. Okay, where am I? Okay, here's the center of town. Now, I remember once upon a time, I had picked up this little place. And it's a cute little place, but it's basically a little room and a balcony. I might pick it up again just because it's easy. And I did like the balcony that overlooks the town. I wasn't really all that keen on the houses here, except for that one. Well, we don't need anything big, I don't think, so we will pick up this little place here. Alright. Purchase. Okay. Now, go down to the storage. And housing stuff. I know it gave us golden steel storage chest. I think we can only put one chest in a small house. So I want to see what this golden steel looks like. See, they give us all sorts of furniture stuff, including major trophies. We'll put our chest over here. Oh, I didn't even need to put it in my storage. Okay. So that's what the big one looks like. And now we can see that it adds a lot of inventory space. Oh, I don't want to, whoa. No, I don't want to put all that in my, so they've given us major fishing gathering trophy. Oh yes, I will put that up here. Let's try not to shoot the walls. Okay. Oh, that thing's humongous. I'm not putting it there. I put it out here on the wall. Okay. Might as well put a couple more up. Why not? Major loot. Whoa, that's fancy. Now that one I could probably put in here. I've never seen the big ones before, so yeah, I'm curious. Oh, hold on. There we go. Major cooking. I'm just being nosy. Where's the cooking one? I wonder if you could put more than one of the same one up. Oh, that's fancy. Oh, I'm definitely gonna have to get that for my house. Nothing else, it just looks nice. Now, see, we put up 3 so far. Let's find out if we can put up more than one of something. Okay, you cannot place 2 of the same trophy. Good to know. And there's actually combat trophies. I just noticed that. We have the loot one, we have the fishing one, we have the cooking one. Mining, logging, scanning, harvesting. We'll put that one inside. I think we can only have a limit of 5. Yeah, 5 total. All right. Engineering. Corrupt it. Where was it? I saw an Arcana one. Right there. That's different. Now, harvesting. And I'm just doing this because I just wanted to see what they look like. I've never seen the big ones before. So that's what the major engineering one looks like. Okay. Major mining. So those just are like little bumped up versions of the small ones. Oh, that's right. I'm looking for the harvesting one. Yeah, I don't want to put dead things on my wall. A fishing trophy, maybe. Some deer head, not so much. Where is it? There it is. Okay, so I like that one. I just like it for the looks. I mean, I know it grants bonuses, but I just like these for the looks. The fishing one actually looks really nice. And it should give me an extra boost to catch those sturgeon, right? Alright, and speaking of sturgeon, we should attempt this whole fishing thing. Okay, somebody just like face rolled the keyboard and said, okay, this looks like a good name. But I guess if it's just the PTR, it doesn't really matter what the name is. I don't know, I prefer to actually have a name instead of a random string of numbers and characters. Alright, so the fishing hotspot is down here somewhere. I think it's over at that pier. Now, that doesn't mean it necessarily it's going to be up. But it might be. And even if it's not, this is a good place to fish. So it does not appear to be up right now unless it's over at the other dock. Oh, it is up. Okay. Alright, so let's drink this incredible concoction. And it's F3 to go fishing or to equip bait. And the only bait we have is the maudlin bug, which can be used in fresh and salt water. Good to know. Oh. There we go. I have a nice shiny rod. Caught a tadpole. Whatever this one is, it's fighting pretty hard. Medium perch. I missed the hotspot that time. Well, we'll wait on it. Oh, and I got a small Aeternum sturgeon. Now it says use the modeling bug bait to catch a second Aeternum sturgeon. Pristine soaked wood. Okay. I don't even know what that's for. Almost broke the line there. Oh, this one's fighting really hard. That doesn't necessarily mean it's anything good. Tadpoles seem to fight pretty hard, which is surprising considering how small a tadpole is supposed to be. Ah, large catfish? Yeah, I can see that one fighting. Another tadpole. And I think I've mentioned this before, but if the tadpole's that big, how big is the frog? Probably the size of the frogs and waterworks in Moria. Although those aren't frogs, those are toads. Another pristine soaked wood. I'm watching the fish hop around in the water. Boy, if the fish were hopping that much in one spot, you wouldn't even need a fishing pole. And just grab a net, stick it right in the middle of that, and catch them all. Another tadpole, because why not? Assorted seagrass. Okay. It's saying, haha, we're not going to give you a second one. I'm assuming this fair will start soon. Although I did check on the regular server and it wasn't there yet. A Medleyfaire cache. Oh, I wonder what's in... Oh, we're gonna have to check. Hold on. What is in a Medleyfaire cache? Some pristine soaked wood. Oh, okay, I know what that stuff is now. That's for making the trophies with. Okay. And it looks like... that assorted seagrasses too. Okay. So those are actually good things to fish up. Make sure. Well, we only have 3 of these maudlin bugs left. So hopefully we catch our second sturgeon soon. Or else we'll have to go dig up some more bugs. And play music very badly. A large sturgeon. So, use bait to catch a third and final sturgeon. Ooh, I almost missed that one. I caught that reel in at the very end of the time limit. Medium salmon. Well, that's some good eating right there. Of course, not everybody likes salmon. Everybody has their preferred fish, I think. Although, now that I think about it, I like fish in general. Tilapia, catfish, trout. Okay, I do have my preferred fish. Now that I think about it, I'm very partial to rainbow trout. But I'll eat most of them. And most of your fish fries are done with fish like cod, I believe. Okay, I have 2 maudlin bugs left. Am I gonna have just enough maudlin bug to get this third sturgeon? I'm certainly getting plenty of tadpoles. Can I use the tadpoles to bait the maudlin bugs instead of playing music badly? That would be nice. Well, whatever this one is, it is heartily fighting. Come on. Get over here. Another catfish. And they are fighters. They're also no fun to get off a hook when you've caught one, because you have to watch out for their barbed whiskers. They will cut you up. They're good eating. Of course, I grew up eating fried catfish. And I'm out of bait. Oh dear. Which means, let's see if I can't find a location where there's some maudlin bugs. Okay. Okay, where am I? You are here. Looks like there might be a bug swarm not that far away. Oh, wow. You can actually look on the map and see things like the herbs. Did not know that. Alright, so we are going there. F5. R. That's not what I wanted to do. I'm not trying to shoot them. Ready. Ah. Yeah, I know. I did it badly. But I did get 3 bait, so. Okay. I actually did okay that time. I got 5 bait from that one. Alright, let's go grab all this extra dust that we just got from the maudlin bugs. Not sure what the dust is for, but we have a little bit of it. Get glittering dust, trade in for tokens. Okay, that's what it's for. have to start remembering to do that. Marking locations that I'm heading to. It's actually useful. Piggy. Not piggy. Boar. Two completely different animals. Turquoise prisma flower. Prisma bloom. Oh, if I was interested in dyeing anything, I would grab that. Alright, so now we have some more bait. Let's see if we can't get this last fish. Bass. Bass is good eating. Fishing is definitely one of those slow, easy things that you can do in just about any game. And it does seem like a lot of games have some form of fishing. Even Minecraft had fishing. Lotro has fishing. For what I know, Valheim has fishing. But you have to find the vendor to buy the fishing pole. You can't make one. But if you have particular mods, like Odin Architect, you can make a fish trap and a composting bin that gives you worms to bait the fish trap, and then you can get fish. So you can have fish before you even find the vendor. Or tadpole, I wish it wouldn't turn me when I catch something as simple as a tadpole. Oh, I thought that was a little ridiculous. It's also just slightly disconcerting, too. Or disorienting. Medium piranha. Don't know. Never caught one. Don't even know if they're actually edible or not. It seems like they're pretty bony. Would be pretty bony fish. They're certainly not the type of fish you want to swim with. Dragonfish. Pretty sure that's a real fish too. It does seem like they patterned the fish off of real ones. Although would you find all these fish in the same spot together? That looks like maybe another dragonfish. No, it's another start. Ah, we have caught a medium. Yay, okay. Now we get to go back to the Maestro. Head back to town so I can port. Actually, looks like a fairly realistic dead log. I hope the people that created the graphics and the sound effects and the music for this game get some credit for what they did, because they did do a good job with all of that. Alright, let's go back to Medleyfaire. Let's find out what happens next. Because I get the feeling that there's more to this than just catch 3 fish and okay, you're done. You're free to do what you want now.
Oh, such magnificent specimens almost look too lovely to eat. Now, if you feel the same way, Tanaka Jin should be around here somewhere. He'll help our anglers mount catches for display. Something's still amiss. And the sorry state of the dance floor won't do at all. Oh, what to do, whom to invite.
You keep an invite list.
Not precisely. Everyone on the island is welcome to my revels. But in my eagerness, I may have overlooked some practicalities to keep the festival running smoothly. So, first, we'll need a carpenter. One so skilled that wood trembles in her presence.
It sounds like you have someone in mind.
Suzanne Ferber. She has a charming little workshop in the wilds. The stage can only take so much exuberant dancing, and having Suzanne on hand would spare us embarrassments or serious injuries. Please don't ask me how I know. Suzanne may take a tiny little bit of convincing. She finds me overwhelming. Can you imagine? But not to worry, dear. I have the utmost confidence in you.
Like I said, of course there's more to this. Alright, so we got some event rep. So doing dancing gives you some event rep. So we have some things that we can't craft yet. Where's our fish person? Mount a cat. So I need another cautiously wrapped stuffing. And another assorted green. So there are actually a lot of things you have to get in order to make these. But the very first thing you need is, of course, your stands. And you need whatever this cautiously wrapped stuffing is. And a lot of assorted seagrass and soaked wood. So a lot of fishing. Now, not that it really matters. Okay. Journal. Stagecraft. And she is where? Near of course she's near Windsward. And back we go to Windsward. So definitely a little more to do than the Convergence Festival. Although, no fighting yet. It's more running around, talking to people, gathering stuff, fishing, of course, fishing. Dancing, music, which, like I said, I do very badly. Well, she's got a nice little workstation there.
Let me guess. It's that time of year. The Master of Ceremonies forgot to find a proper carpenter, and they sent you to sweet talk me. Oh, don't look so surprised. It's the same story every year.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Don't apologize. You just had the unluckiest timing. My carpenter's bench is in need of repair. Tell you what, traveler. Help me fix it, and I'll consider it payment for my services at the summer Medleyfaire.
Repair carpentry bench. Requires green wood. Okay. I didn't think I was going to be gathering wood. Do I have enough now? Attach vices. Go to Medleyfaire Village. That's it. Okay. This is why we're very happy to have the fast travel. Because running back and forth for such a little thing would be a pain in the butt. Like I said, I'm going to be using a lot of Azoth at this festival. And I think maybe that was part of the point, to get people to use up their Azoth. Because I notice that I'm almost never not at cap. All right, Mr. Maestro.
Huzzah! I should send you to fetch Suzanne every year. Poor dear spends all her time with her nose to the grindstone. All work and no play makes Aeternum a dull place.
Okay, what's next?
Next, we'll need a splash of color. No such thing as too many flowers, and I know just the person. Bok Yi-jun. She's new to the island, so she may not have heard of our little party yet.
She will soon with the noise we're making.
Yes, that's the spirit. Yi-jun lives by herself, where the flowers grow aplenty. When we first met, she told me that she wishes to spend her eternal life brightening up the land with endless fields of flowers.
A rather difficult task.
Oh, you think so? To me, it's an exquisite sentiment. Life always needs more color, especially when one lives forever. When you find Yi-jun, ask her to bring some of her best bouquets. Oh, we need an injection of life and color, and quick! Don't fail me now, my dear friend.
Okay, so the next step is to find Bok Ye-jun. And where is she located? In Everfall. Near Everfall. So we'll port there, and maybe next time, if this hasn't gone live yet, we'll talk to her. If it has gone live, well, I will advance Arlena to this point in the quest so we can take a look at it. Either way, until next time, bye for now.